Emmanuel, he says, hey guys, for some weird reason, I seem to have a hard time understanding how to silo out a WordPress site. If the permalinks I have, in the permalinks, I have a custom structure of category / post name. Okay. When I create a new post, the permalink looks like, but when I go to view the category, the URL is yes, Emmanuel, that is correct. Now, what you have to do, Emmanuel, is you have to 301 redirect the category URL to the actual page that you set up. In other words, when you set up in WordPress, if you want to set up silo structure and use pages and categories both, right? Because remember, category structure, guys, deals with posts, not with pages, right? So if you set a category, you put blog posts in the category. It doesn't do anything with the pages. Pages are separate. If you want a silo structure with pages, you create a page and which is known as a parent page, and then a child page. And that will give you the same structure, the physical silo structure, which you see in the URL. In other words, if you had root domain, and then you had a top level page, which would be a parent page, and then you want to have a child page, then it would be root.com/parent page /child page. So that's the physical silo structure, guys. You see it in the URL. You can literally see it visually in your address bar. However, if you want to use a combination, so you can go to a third level deep via posts, stay with me here, guys, then you would still use categories for your post structure, for your silo structure using posts. But what you do is you end up because remember, with categories, guys, you can also create parent categories and subcategories, right? So top level categories and subcategories, which again will give you that same structure. root.com/category /category name /subcategory name. But then you can go even one level deeper, and that's with posts. Okay. The way that you work that out or reconcile that inside of WordPress so that you can use a combination of pages, categories, and posts all in the same silo structure is with the categories. You go create the category, then you go create the page. And if you are using subcategories as well, which would be known as a complex silo structure, then you would also create corresponding child pages. So for every category you create a page with the same slug. You guys get that? So let's say that your slug is top level silo 1. I know that's an incredibly long slug. You would never use that. But let's say it's top level category 1 or top level silo page, right? Then you would create that as a category. Then you would go and create a page and use the exact same slug. No typos, no changes, nothing. Make sure it's the exact same slug. So top level silo page. Then you go in with a 301 redirect plugin. You can use simple 301 redirects. And you take the category URL, right? So anything past the .com here in this case, you would take that, the slug part of it, you know what I'm saying, for the category, and then you would point that over to the page URL, the matching or corresponding page URL, so that if anybody ever clicks on a category, it redirects them automatically, and they'll never see it. It's done automatically, but it'll redirect them to the page, which is what you want. On top of that, whenever you start building out your silo with supporting posts, right, you should always link within the post a contextual link back up to the category, right? So by doing so, you're always going to be feeding relevancy back up to that top level page. You don't want to rank a category page. You want to rank a page, right? So you want to make sure that your category URL is redirected to your page. Now, that's something that we cover extensively in stuff like Masterclass and Mastermind. I don't have time to draw out a diagram to show you guys that here on Hump Day Hangouts, nor is this the place for that.
Hey, Bradley, I posted links to our video. We have a video series where we go into silo architecture.
Correct.
Simple, complex. So I posted it further up. If anyone wants to click on it and go take a look, you're more than welcome.
But that's a great question, Emmanuel. For real, that's a really good question. I understand that trips a lot of people up. Marco, thank you for posting those. I did 2 videos for simple silo structure and complex silo structure, and there's diagrams in there. And if you need additional help beyond that, Emmanuel, come join us in the masterclass, and we'd be happy to diagram that out for you and help you with it.